And as Money Monday draws to a close, we pull the ship into the dock for the first Monday of this week. And Money Monday always brings you the best guests, the people that know where the rubber meets the road. And breaking news comes your way for your liquid lunch every day. But today, the big story of the day, NYPD Commissioner James O'Neill orders the firing of Daniel Pantaleo, accused of using an inappropriate hold on Eric Garner in his death 5 years ago. And Frank, this is going to be breaking news. We're going to be covering it across the network and across the show for days to come.
That's for sure. And John, the other story you touched upon in your interview with our oncologist in residence was the passing of Peter Fonda. Now, people may disagree with Peter Fonda's politics, but there's no doubting his impact in the field of cinema. Also, of course, his sister happens to be award-winning actress Jane Fonda, and one of Jane Fonda's finest films was actually the 1978 film Coming Home, in which she starred with, of all people, Jon Voight. Now, what I didn't realize when our makeup girl Cece had decided to take off this week to go to Hawaii, that we hired a new makeup person. We've nicknamed her Stone, but her real name is Jade, and she happens to be, believe it or not, the daughter of famed actor Jon Voight. It's an honor to meet you, Ms. Voight.
Thank you. Honor to be here.
Jade Voight and Jon Voight.
Yep.
We may be able to do a little segment, Jade and Jon.
You are Jon Voight's daughter, right?
Yes, I'm Jon Voight's daughter.
Wow.
Not the Jon Voight, but a Jon Voight.
What do you mean you're not the Jon Voight?
My father's name is just Jon Voight.
Well,
so he's not actually,
wait, so he's not the actor Jon Voight?
No.
All right, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
This is the most embarrassing moment since this happened to Kramer.
You know what? This car was owned by Jon Voight.
Ah, you see? I told you.
Except John is spelled with an H. J-O-H-N.
No?
Doesn't Jon Voight spell his name J-O-N?
I meant to say George. I misspoke.
Which one of us would be George and which one of us would be?
I think you're the taller and the more slender of the two of us. I unfortunately happen to be the shorter and stockier.
I'm way more follicularly challenged. And thanks to Jade, regardless of which John is her father, this beautiful, what appears to be hairdo is thanks to her handiwork.
All right. Well, welcome aboard. I hope you make the
you.
most of the opportunity, and you know, hopefully your next job is better than this
Jade,
one.
when you're a makeup artist and you go out, you're trained in cosmetology.
Yes.
A lot of the shows that you do work for, I'm sure there's a lot of liberals around. Are you okay? Do you feel safe around a production where they're talking positively about Trump?
Absolutely. I think getting viewpoints from each side is very helpful, and more people should look at both sides before they form an opinion.
Imagine that. And more people should look in the mirror to avoid making errors. And we have quite a few errors to correct. The first error does not belong to my